Well, since you've been this far along in the process, it's pretty clear that you've watched the videos, you've read some information, you've looked at other sites, maybe even spoken with other attorneys. You know that you need to hire a bankruptcy attorney, but now the question is, how do I hire a great attorney? Not just an attorney. I need somebody that I can communicate with. That's the number one thing that you need to understand is if you're not understanding your attorney, if they're speaking in a foreign language, either with regard to legalese or with regard to how they address you as a person, this probably isn't a good fit for you. You need to hire an attorney that understands you and that you understand them. Obviously, you want to hire an attorney with experience. You want to hire a bankruptcy attorney just like you would hire any other professional. You want them to not only have the experience to handle cases in general, but you want them to have had experience handling cases like yours. Our offices have handled well over 20,000 bankruptcy cases. I personally have been attorney of record on more than 6,000 cases. Even though the facts and the circumstances change, it's a pretty good bet that we've seen your type of a situation before. Now, it's also real important that you hire a law firm that has experienced staff. When you get a law firm that has staff turning over, bankruptcy is a very complicated area of law. And if you have staff that really have not been doing this for years, an attorney alone is not going to be able to make the entire case work forward as best as it should be. There needs to be experienced staff. My Chapter 13 paralegal has been with my firm for 27 years. My Chapter 7 paralegal, lead paralegal, has been with us for 18 years. And yes, I'm bragging a little bit, but if it's true, it ain't bragging. I forget who said that. The reality is I'm bragging on them. They've stayed with me. They've stayed with my clients. They are currently available to help me represent you and having a great Chapter 7 bankruptcy, Chapter 13 bankruptcy experience. Now, you want to make certain that you don't make your decision on who to hire exclusively on price. Most of the time, the bargain basement price advertisers, the bargain basement price attorneys are advertising that way because they're having a difficult time getting cases otherwise, perhaps, because they haven't had a great referral base. They haven't had a great relationship or experience with previous clients, or they may be new to the practice of law. I shudder to think some of the advice and some of the things that I told clients that I was representing in the first couple years that I was an attorney. And I apologize for that, but it's just a process of learning, of gathering the expertise and the experience that you need in order to give quality representation and good service. You want to make certain that when you hire a bankruptcy attorney, that they're a law firm, not just the attorney, but the law firm expresses a genuine interest in you and your case, is compassionate and cares about every particular case and doesn't treat them like widgets. There are law firms out there that are running a paper mill. They're just doing hundreds and hundreds of cases a month, and it's not a quality representation that you're going to get, even if they're doing 100 cases a month if they don't have the staff in place. When you're looking to hire a bankruptcy attorney, I would recommend that you look at the list that we've provided here on this site of our promises to you. We've created those promises based on a discussion that we had of how we would want to be treated if we were being represented in anything, much less in something as sensitive as a difficult financial situation. Look at those items that we're promising to you and compare any other attorney that you speak with against those types of promises. We would love to represent you. We hope that you find the information on this website helpful. We hope that you schedule an appointment as early as possible to come in and allow us to review your current financial situation, to advise you relative to the debts that could be discharged and the debts that wouldn't be discharged, to advise you relative to assets that can be protected and wouldn't be protected, and most of all, for you to learn how much we really care about our clients. Over the years that I've been practicing, I have clients first, but then they become friends. And then they become a referral source to send their friends in, because it's a pretty good indication if they're referring somebody to us, referring you to us, that they had a good experience with us to begin with. For whatever reason, our experience, our skills, our bedside manner, our compassion, just the way that we develop your case. Thank you for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you in our office.